Alright, welcome back everybody. We are shooting a quick video on this wild variety of tomato, and this is called Solanum pennellii, I believe. Here's the spelling of it. I'm not sure exactly how you say it. I think it's Solanum pennellii. And so there's about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 different variations of this particular strain of wild tomato. There's something like 6 different small variations. They basically all look the same. I think they were just recovered or documented as being recovered from different regions. And as these tomatoes grow and have spread themselves around in different regions, they slightly change a little bit. So this is just one variation. Whatever information I have on it, I will put in the description and a link below. You can read about it. But this is just the one variation. I do plan on getting some of the other variations of these Solanum pennellis in the future. It's just right now this is the only one I got. And it's really kind of hard to start these from seed because, not because the seed doesn't sprout, it's just the seeds are so tiny. You got to be very careful in how you start them because it's very easy to make a mistake and you won't get your seeds to sprout. It's just one of those types of plants. So you really got to be sure what you're doing when you're growing this particular variety of tomato. So, but anyway, let's take a closer look at the top of the plant. You could see that the leaves almost look like some kind of round pom-pom balls. They're round. They're not your regular typical tomato shape. It is said that this tomato is kind of a intermediate species, meaning it's kind of between a potato and a tomato. It doesn't make tubers or anything, but the plant structure and everything else kind of mimics a potato plant more than a tomato, but yet it produces tomatoes. So it's a strange plant from a botanist standpoint. So it does have a lot of interesting characteristics. This variety of tomatoes also used quite a bit in, they're using it for cross-pollinating, creating crosses with it, hopefully to make tomatoes that are more disease resistant and things like that. So this tomato's got a pretty good amount of history behind it as far as like research and everything goes. So a lot of botanists and scientists are trying to really work this tomato into the common tomatoes that we eat today, and they're trying to work those genetics in there because there's something special about this variety of tomato. And they want to see if they can get some of those genetics into our more common household variety of tomatoes. But it is an interesting plant, and what we're going to do is we're going to winter this over, and we're going to hopefully keep it alive through the winter, and then in spring we'll bring it out and we'll plant it somewhere, either out in the garden or we'll keep it in pots, maybe the 5-gallon buckets. We'll do it in one of those self-watering buckets and kind of really focus on that. And we'll see, we'll see how it grows. Hopefully, if I do that, I'll get fruit off it next year. But I'm not sure if it'll live through the winter. It's really hard to say. I usually don't do very well with bringing tomato plants indoors. They usually die, or they get diseased, or, that's usually a problem. That's one of the main reasons why I don't winter tomato plants over. It's not that you can't winter them over. It's just that once they get blight on them, the plant's going to die no matter what. Within a month or two, that blight will get to the plant. Even if you stripped all the leaves off it, it'll kill a plant eventually. So that's why I don't usually winter tomato plants over. But I've had some luck with wintering over wild varieties of tomatoes, Solanum peruvianum, Solanum chmielewski. I wintered those over successfully, grew them out this year, and I did quite well with them. So hopefully we can do the same with this, and we could get some tomatoes off it, and we could do a review on it. Alright, so this is just a quick look at this particular variety of tomato. What I'm going to do is whatever information I have on this variety, I will put in the description below. I'll put it on the website. I'll also leave a link in the description below where you can click on that and visit the website and purchase the seeds if you decide that you want to grow this variety as well. Now, keep in mind, I did not build a web page yet, and I don't have seed for it yet. But you may see this video, I don't know, a year from now, and then you might be able to click that link then, and of course those seeds will be available. It's just early on, I'm not going to have seeds, so you just have to wait until this thing produces fruit, and then we'll make the seeds available. Alright, so that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.